Yeah, hi guys, after game here. Live chilling at Naeem's house. Today we are with another top, top player. Just let us know basically who you are and yeah, where you come from.
Hi guys, first and foremost, I'd like to say thank you for the opportunity to have the game for giving me this opportunity to have an interview with you guys. My name is Darren Johnson, born in 1993, Cape Town.
Thank you so much, D, for your time and effort and your patience to have a chat to up the game. We just want to run through maybe a couple of questions, maybe just to find out maybe like obviously you're big player, playing for Chippa United, currently playing for South Africa in the national team as well. Just let us know basically like where did this all start for you?
At the tender age of 4 years old, I started kicking a soccer ball, not knowing where the soccer ball would take me. 2 years down the line, I met a guy by the name of Raglan Hendrikse. He was the coach at Ashford Athletic. Back then it was my brother, my father and I. We stayed in a flat in Alphendale. So Ashford used to train just behind the flat where we stayed. And Raglan noticed me playing on the cricket field and then called me one day and said, "Look here, my boy, I have an opportunity for you. Would you like to come join Ashford? Just to have fun, have a kick about, and bring your brother along and see where this takes us." Let's fast forward a few years later. Raglan gave me the responsibility of being captain of the junior setups at Ashford, starting from under 7 all the way to under 15. I was his captain. First and foremost, I started off as a centre back, and as the years went on, I transitioned into a goalkeeper, and the rest is history.
Just on that topic, just to rewind D there, like those were actually one of my questions I was keen on finding out about D as well. Like man, they have quite some good history. I do know Darren for quite some time, so there's obviously a lot of questions I need to, ask as well. So one of the questions actually still out of my mouth now was like, I remember you were like a centre back at Ashford, like obviously being a goalkeeper now, being part of, a PSL team and a national team. Keeper now, starting off at centre back, like let us know like how did you manage to get that change from centre back to a goalkeeper? What transpired you?
Like I said in the beginning, I was a young kid, just learning and enjoying football back then. And because of my height, Raglan recommended that I should be a centre back. As the years went on, I left Ashford. I then went to a club called Santos FC, and Santos then decided that, look, yeah, you're a little bit too tall. Let's rather put you in the ball. And actually, how that came about, the goalkeeper at the time was sick/injured, and we didn't have a goalkeeper. And then they threw me in the poles, and I had a blind of a game. And ever since that game, I've never ever turned back. So the goalkeeping journey started off at Santos FC.
Definitely. And like obviously like coming from a centre back, being a goalkeeper, would you consider being goalkeeper as a passion comparing it to centre back?
Yeah, I feel like from day one, from that first game that I've stood in the poles, I think something clicked. That this is me. This is who I want to be. I like excitement. I like that adrenaline rush. So being a goalkeeper, it involves all of those attributes. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Yeah.
I've seen you play like infield. Like, do you think that maybe like assisted like how you play now in the poles? I see like your distribution is good. Like your footwork on the ball is good as well. Do you think like being a infield player and a centre back like assisted you?
In many ways, yes, because it taught me to read the game from a centre back's perspective. And I think as a goalkeeper growing up, you need to understand what the players in front of you are thinking in certain situations. And coming from a centre back, transitioning into a goalkeeper, I felt that I understood what the centre back or basically what the defense need to do.
Yeah.
And that really helped me in guiding them. And this is one of the main reasons why I decided to become a goalkeeper, because I felt that the guidance that I can give from the back is valuable in terms of helping, growing the centre backs or the defenders.
Yeah. Basically, I had two perspectives.
You know, that's
And just maybe take us through, obviously, like, you're playing at Santos, you're a goalkeeper at Santos. Let us know, like, what happened after that with your career. Like, did you manage to get scouted? Did you Pentagon trials for another team, maybe? Just let us know what happened after that.
So from Santos FC, I then joined an academy called Mutual Academy in Thailand. Played for Mutual for 2 years as a goalkeeper, obviously. From Mutual, I then got scouted by an academy called African Soccer Development, in abbreviation called ASD. ASD was a European-based owner that then decided to invest into the African market. And we had a hostel, which meant that the players that played for ASD had to sleep, live, eat, school, and the hostel. And I think that in terms of where I am today, that developed me holistically. In so many ways, that developed me. That I grew as a goalkeeper at ASD. And let's fast forward 3 years into ASD. We played the Angel Knockout Tournament. We won the tournament. I got goalkeeper of the tournament. Duncan Browie then gave me the goalkeeper of the tournament. And at the time, Duncan Browie was the head of youth at Ice Cape Town. And that's when I got the call from Ice Cape Town to become one of their players.
Definitely, yeah. And obviously being part of Ajax Cape Town, like as far as I'm concerned, Ajax Cape Town was synchronized with Ajax Amsterdam as well.
Yeah.
Ajax Cape Town used to send guys over to Amsterdam and things like that. Obviously you were part of the guys going through to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Let us know what of the experience has that been to you in your footballing journey.
Before we go anywhere, I was actually there, but the airport, if I'm not mistaken, the first time I left Amsterdam.
Yeah.
So Ajax Cape Town and Ajax Amsterdam had a partnership agreement back in the day where Ajax Cape Town would send players to Europe to play full major tournaments in Europe. That really exposed me to a lot out there in terms of football, in terms of the way people play, in terms of the style of play. It really developed me a lot.
Definitely, yeah. So, just thinking of, obviously I do know Darren for quite some time. So just thinking of where Darren come from compared to where he is now. You're part of PSL or PSL team called Chippa United. Just let us know the differentials. Obviously you've played, you played Vodacom soccer, you're playing PSL now. Just let us know the difference in the footballing style comparing to PSL to, let's say, your amateur soccer team like Vodacom. How that may be.
I think the transition from Vodacom / semi-pro to professional is quite a jump. I think it takes a lot of heart, desire, determination, and also the willingness to achieve things in your football career. If you're not willing to achieve things, then you're gonna stay on one spot. You know what I'm saying? The transition from Vodacom, like I say, I played 5 Cape Town. I signed 5 Cape Town at the tender age of 17 years old. From word go, I was involved in the ABC Vodacom team, and a 17-year-old playing against 27-year-olds. I think personally that develops you as a footballer, as a young footballer. So I also always had the plan that if you're 17, you always play a league above or league higher. So that helped us in terms of growing,
Developing as well.
Developing mentally, physically. So moving from the transition from Vodacom to PSL, in my opinion, was a bit easier because of the infrastructure, the facilities, the coaches I had at Ajax. It helped me quite a bit adapting to life into the PSL. Yes, in the beginning it was quite tough because you get there and you're with experienced players. the first year I joined Ajax Cape Town PSL team, I had the likes of Franklin Kyle, Brandon Peterson, Jody February, Shamik Doughty, the list continues, Nathan Paulson, the list continues.
Big
Yeah,
experience,
very experienced players. So in terms of a young boy coming into a dressing room with such experienced players, they help you in many ways. In many ways.
And I'm sure you also have to like have a certain sense of like confidence in yourself, man. Like you have to have like a certain sense of confidence and belief in yourself, man.
Yeah.
And something that I really wanted to ask you was like, there's a lot of players in Cape Town, their dreams is like to play mostly for teams abroad, away from home. And I know that you've been playing away from home, man.
Yeah.
Like what I wanted to know was how do you do that? How do you adjust? I know players from Cape Town struggle to play like abroad, away from Cape Town, away from their families. Like just let us know like how's that adjustment, man?
The adjustment in terms of a Cape Town boy leaving Cape Town and seeking opportunities outside of Cape Town.